Thank you so much for having me. My name is Letitia Osafo Ado, the founder and CEO of Samba Foods, a company that was started as a micro initiative in my kitchen in 1993. But through hard work and perseverance, we've been able to move it from the kitchen to become a big medium scale enterprise that is also listed on the Ghana Stock Exchange. The products that we produce are basically the pepper-based sauces, peanut butter, and we are now developing salad dressings and ketchup for the local and the international market. We are located at the Tema industrial area. That is the industrial hub of the country. And we have up to about 25 workers, both permanent and casual, who've been working with us for a while now. The customer base that we have consists of bulk purchases and then the fast food chains, and then some goes to a small quantity percentage goes to the export market in the US. The bulk purchases are the confectionery companies who use our finished products as their raw materials, which we supply to them at a particular interval. And of course, the general public and the supermarkets in the country. Since the arrival, if I may say so, of COVID-19 in Ghana, originally it wasn't all that severe and serious. The infections are not, but today we have about over 600 infected people with about 8 deaths. Looking globally, it doesn't sound that huge, but considering our population, it looks as if it is a big threat that we need to actually be very, very mindful and careful with the protocols from the government and WHO. As a company, one of our main challenge is the acquisition of the raw materials, which are generally the agricultural produce coming from the hinterland. With the restrictions and the lockdown that we have, getting raw materials both in quantity and quality has been very, very difficult. The little that is on the market is also very, very expensive, thereby putting a strain and distortion in our cash flow analysis that we did at the beginning of the year. That the government has actually initiated plans of getting a stimulus package for small businesses to actually cushion us during this trying moment. And it is my hope that the process of acquiring or accessing these stimulus package would be very easy and straightforward for people in the small and medium scale bracket to be able to access. Since the last 19 days, we are being on a lockdown, that is a partial lockdown in some major cities of the country. And we are also, Tema being a big city is also included, thereby making mobility, to both to the website and the to and flow very, very difficult. Thankfully, the organizations in food processing have been given exemptions, to go to work and produce for the company, for the country. But then, with the high increase of the raw materials, one actually wonders whether it makes sense, producing at this time because of the shrinking of the profit margin when you process with the very expensive raw materials. Both sea and air ports have been closed down and making export marketing very, very difficult. But then we are all hoping that probably by the end of the month, they'll open all these ports for us to restart our operations. The overall economic activities have come to a halt, and prognosis looks quite serious and negative, but The volunteers are doing a tremendous work. Despite the lockdown, we are still developing these two products. That is the salad dressings and the tomato ketchup. We are doing all the paperwork, though that work that we can do from home. We are doing that. And then once we get the go ahead, we'll be able to do the practical work in the factory. So we are much grateful, and we will always depend on your support and your encouragement, especially now through this trying moments of our lives situation. On that note, I would want to thank you so much for your time, and I pray that we all stay safe and blessed. Thank you.